Danvers, and my name is Gayla Bartlett, and welcome to Lead On. This is the show that we talk about great community leaders and people in our community that are doing amazing things. Today, I'm very happy to have with us the one and only Arianna Shalhoub. Hi, Arianna. How are you today?
I'm doing great, thank you. I'm so glad that you had me on your show. I'm super excited to talk about my artwork.
So Arianna was an intern here during the summer.
Yes.
And a superstar, a rock star, so amazing. And the things that you have done, we are going to talk about some of the great things you did. So the first thing that I want you all to see is I Love to Be Greek. Look at this beautiful children's book. Ta-da.
Ta-da.
You illustrated this book, which is amazing. So can you tell us, how did you become an illustrator for a children's book? I mean, I think that's pretty amazing at your age. You're only a sophomore in college, and here we are illustrating a children's book.
Yes, of course. So I've been drawing my entire life, ever since I was a little kid, just doodling. I kept a sketchbook for a really long time. And then during the pandemic, I started to take art a little bit more seriously. I was thinking, okay, maybe art is something that I can do when I get to college. I definitely knew that I wanted art to be a big part of my life, wherever my major took me in college. So I decided that I would start doing freelance artwork. And so that meant that I would have some clients, and I would reach out to certain people sharing my portfolio and try to get them to try to have a relationship with my clients to start doing logos, to start doing graphic designs. And so one of the biggest projects to come out of my freelance artwork was doing a children's book. So during COVID, I got in contact with a woman based out of Chicago who is also Greek and wanted to write a children's book about what being Greek meant to her. And so I shared her with her my portfolio, and I Love to Be Greek was born. It took a really long time to create all the illustrations from start to finish. I learned about the entire process of illustrating a children's book. I learned about how edits work and how formatting works and how the whole entire process of self-publishing works, which was really interesting. And so I was really happy to see all of the little kids reading the book now that it's been printed. I always see on social media little kids opening up the book and reading it and having grandparents read it to them. And so it really is it's such a special thing to be able to pass on my love for Greek culture to the next generation of kids.
Yeah, and your illustrations are absolutely beautiful. They're just so cute. Like,
Thank you.
Oh, this is the one yes. Grandma. So we have pictures of Grandma. I don't know, you see how cute they are? So it's absolutely adorable. And how proud was your family to see this, that you're keeping the Greek culture alive, that you got to be a part of a book that will, like you said, give to other generations? They must have been so proud.
Oh, they were super proud. I think one of the best things was that when I announced it on Facebook, all of my relatives were in the comments saying, I want a book, I want a book, I would like to buy a book. And so it was really great knowing that my whole family and all of my family friends were super supportive of my illustrations. That was a really great thing. And being able to actually read the book to my grandparents who are on my Greek side of the family, they loved it. Actually, on the second page of the book, a little Easter egg is I drew, the next page, yeah. I drew my papu, my yaya, and my tia, and also my brother in that page. So my whole family's on that page because of how important family is to me, and I decided to include them in the book.
That is so cute. They must have been so excited to see their pictures.
They were, yeah.
That's
and
awesome.
Yeah, I had relatives reach out, and they were like, on page 2, this person, he looks really familiar. He looks like your papu. And I'm like, yep, that's right.
I love it. That is so cute. And I know I bought my autographed copy, so excited to have a copy from you. The great work that you've done, and what's great about that is I wouldn't have known any of that had you not interned here at DCAT. And it was wonderful. You've done some great shows. Tell us about some of the shows that you did here at DCAT. I know while you were here as one of our interns.
Of course. So yeah, so I helped work on a lot of shows during the summer. I worked on Danvers Daily a few times. I worked on Falcon's Corner. I also worked on Senior Solutions. And then to culminate my internship, I made my own show. It's called Back to the Drawing Board. And I had an episode where I talked all about the process of animation and how one goes about animating something from start to finish.
Which was adorable. And Daniel the DCAT Onion, as you can see, our Daniel, was born while you were here. I know I had the idea to draw. I said, I need to do a little Where's Waldo all over Danvers. So we came up with Danvers, Daniel the DCAT onion, and I asked Arianna, I said, I need someone to draw it, and within, half an hour? An hour maybe, she had a sketch for me. So this is the happy Daniel. Like I like to showcase him still.
Of course.
We have the sad and lonely Daniel that was all over Danvers on the scavenger hunt that people had to find, but it was so well received and so cute. So the fact that, to see your artwork come to life like that. He's this little 3D model, and now he has his own little stickers and cuteness. So another thing for your portfolio, but what fun is that?
Yeah, it was great. It was so fun. And I love the idea that he's like this Where's Waldo character just all around Danvers, and his home is DCAT, of course.
This is cute. Very cute. So you're at Tufts. Now, can you let everybody know what you are majoring in?
Sure. So I am a sophomore, and I'm majoring in a dual degree program. So I'll be getting a BFA in studio art and then a bachelor's degree in film and media studies. It's been great. I really love Tufts. I love all of the academics. All of the classes that I've been taking have been so interesting, and I've met a really great group of friends there, and it's really been like a second home for me, so I'm really happy there.
But we have to talk. I was doing my Googling because she has so many things that she's into, that Arianna is into. So you need to tell me about JNL, Jumbo Night Live.
Oh, of course.
The cuteness you've started at Tufts.
So JNL was a project that I started my freshman fall. I pitched it to the board at Tufts University Television, which is another club that I'm in. And so Jumbo Night Live is a version of Saturday Night Live, but specifically for Tufts. And so I started out, I recruited some people to join. Something special about Jumbo Night Live is that everybody can join regardless of their experience. So if you've never touched a camera before in your life, you can learn how to make a short film, you can learn how to be in front of the camera acting, you can learn how to edit things, you can learn how to write for comedy. And so that was something that was really special to me because I did something similar in high school. At my high school Austin Prep, I had never done any filmmaking before, and so I started filmmaking. I joined a club called APS Media, and I really found a passion for filmmaking, and that's why I had the internship at DCAT, was because I loved filmmaking and I loved media so much. And so Jumbo Night Live, we do semesterly broadcasts where we showcase some pre-recorded comedy sketches, and we also showcase some live sketches as well. And we just have a lot of fun. It's a great de-stressing activity as well in college. Sometimes when those exams and those assignments pile up, it's definitely great to just say, oh, I have Jumbo Night Live today, and I just pull up to the Curtis Hall where we have our broadcasts, and we just all sit together and come up with some funny sketches.
I love it. What a cool thing. And so you had to go before the board, though, to get this passed, right? Because
Exactly.
It's a new club.
Yeah, so that was a fun process. I filled out a pitch document, and mostly for those, they're more for one-time short film projects. But I discussed with them the idea of having a longer-term project where we would have some broadcast throughout the year, and then something special about TUTV was that it used to broadcast to TVs throughout the entire campus when they had TVs in the dorm rooms. But about 10 years ago, they had to pull out all the TVs, now with streaming, so they were looking for a new project to to showcase more of the television side of Tufts University Television. And so when I came to them with Jumbo Night Live, they were really excited that we had a project to include in our new broadcasts. And now we broadcast streaming on our YouTube channel. So once a semester, we'll have a broadcast and we'll have Jumbo Night Live in addition to some other clubs that we'll showcase throughout the entire semester.
That's awesome. Good for you. So now that you're doing this dual major, where do you think your heart is? Because, I mean, there's the drawing that you're fascinating at. And then it seemed, your talent, I see you as the next 2020 anchor or something like that. So, I mean, you have a couple more years to decide, but where do you think your next venue is? What are you going to do next? I mean, you've got so much that you love.
I know, it's hard to tell. I'd say that I really love illustrating. I've also gotten a lot into animation more recently. I took an animation class at the SMFA, which is the art school at Tufts.
Oh, great.
It was super exciting, and I loved it so much that I'm taking another animation class next semester, which is great. And so I think that is sort of a great subject, as it combines my love for film and it combines my love for drawing into one huge medium. So I think that is something that could be a future path for me. I also love doing news things like being an anchor on a broadcast. So I think that I'm just going to keep on taking classes that interest me at Tufts and see where my heart lies, because I have a variety of interests and it's super hard to decide which one is the career path for me.
Absolutely, and you have time. What's great though, and then so what at Tufts, can you have another internship that's more in the digital or in the anchor, or can we get you into Channel 5 or?
Yeah, that's definitely something I've been thinking about. I think in the future, maybe for my next summer internship, I'll look into maybe something on the news, or maybe something more animation based. I think that I'll just apply to a bunch of internships and see which ones interest me the most.
Yeah, absolutely, and it's so exciting once we have someone that comes to DCAT as an intern to watch your path and your creations come to life. We've had several that have gone on to film, that are in different paths like anchors and doing, broadcasting, but it's so exciting to be a part of the journey, and everything that you've done is amazing as always. So what do we have coming next? Oh, you want to talk to everybody about your art that is online.
Oh yes, of course. So I have a Instagram page. You can follow me at Arts by Arianna. Arianna is spelled Arianna. And you can find me there. I post all of my artwork on that. And I also have a upcoming website where I have an upcoming website that I will be posting all of my artwork on. And hopefully I'll start doing some stickers to sell. I'll start making some t-shirts and some logos.
I love it because there's a butterfly I'm already eyeing that I have to have. So just so everybody knows, when we did Daniel, we had these cute little stickers made of Daniel. And this is what everybody got. Mine is on my water bottle, by the way. So Arianna has not seen her stickers till today. So she's going home with some of her Daniels. Just one of the examples of the cuteness that can happen from her imagination. So it would be nice if we could get a Daniel the Onion DCAT book. That would be very cute. Maybe we can work on that in the future. So we've got the website coming up. Mm-hmm. When do you expect to launch that?
I'm not sure at the moment, but
maybe a year.
Maybe. I think that I'll try to post more about it on my Instagram. I'll try to make some more illustrations. I definitely need to update my Instagram and share some more artwork, everything that I've done throughout the semester. Yeah, because it's been a semester filled with art, filled with media, and I'm super excited to share everything.
What about the logo for your new club? Did you create that?
Oh, I did, yes.
Of course you did. Of course you did. That's awesome. So you came up with the jumbo.
I did, yeah. I was trying to come up with a name for it because Saturday Night Live the name actually focuses on the day that it airs, but with Jumbo Night Live, we focus on broadcasting once a semester, and so I wasn't sure what day of the week that would be, so I figured let's just call it Jumbo Night Live.
That's cute.
Yes, because Tufts' mascot is the jumbos, the elephants, so.
That's what it is. Oh, Jumbo the elephant. I was trying to understand the jumbo. That's great. So Tufts is wonderful. You love it.
I do, yes.
You love the school. You love your career path, which is amazing. And you have done so many great projects and yet to come. Do you see illustrating another book coming up soon?
Oh, definitely. Yeah. I'm super excited. I really want to illustrate another children's book. I'm not sure at the moment what children's book it will be. Maybe it'll be I Really Love to Be Greek or a sequel. Who knows? But I definitely want to make another children's book. Maybe I'll write a children's book as well, so I can be the author and illustrator. I think that would be something that would be really cool.
And it's great for you, too, because you've seen the process now. So as an illustrator, you understand what you have to go through to be self-published and how much it costs to buy the books, sell the books. So you've learned from a business perspective, which I think is huge. And that's something that they can teach you in college, but until you live it, it's a totally different thing.
Exactly. It's been something that's been really cool because it's been an extracurricular in a way that I've learned about the business side of art. And I think exactly how you said that it's a lived experience. You can't really know what it's exactly like until you actually go through it. And I think that being a freelance artist, being an illustrator for children's books, I think that that's been something that's been super helpful to me as an artist, because I think that the business side is something that a lot of artists really wish that was in their curriculum for art school, and so having that experience has been really helpful to me in my art journey.
And affiliation with nonprofits or things like that. So do you work with any nonprofits or volunteer with any? For some reason I thought there was some you were affiliated with.
Oh yeah, so this past semester I joined a sorority. I joined Chi Omega, and so a huge part of the sororities is every sorority will partner with a nonprofit organization. So Chi Omega specifically partners with Make-A-Wish.
Oh.
And so we'll do a big, huge philanthropy event once a semester.
Great.
And so our past philanthropy event was we did a haunted house.
Oh.
And so we transformed the basement of the sorority house into a haunted house. And we had people come through. It was right around Halloween. And we had some people come out and scare everybody. And so all of the proceeds of that went to Make-A-Wish.
That's great. And did you design some of the characters or some of the scary things?
Actually, not this time, but what we did, we had some costumes. We went to Spirit Halloween, and we all had a great time right in between midterms.
Love it.
We just, I mean, the only thing scarier than midterms is a haunted house, obviously.
That's great.
So it was a really fun event, and knowing that everything was going to a good cause was something that was
makes your heart happy.
Exactly.
That's amazing. Well, thank you so much. Is there anything else coming up we should know about? I mean, because I knew you're always working on something. She's always working on something.
I'd say just stay tuned on Arts by Arianna on Instagram. I'll post my next big up-and-coming art project there. And I hope that my film and art journey will lead to a great internship in the future. It will lead to something great career-wise.
It will. Absolutely. When you sparkle like that and have that energy and that passion, you're amazing.
Thank you.
It's so wonderful to see our next generation of broadcasters or artists that come through DCAT and are out in our community doing wonderful things, because you, my dear, are a rock star.
Thank
I
you.
appreciate you and everything that you do for everyone that you are involved with. So just keep being you and being amazing. So join us next time, Danvers, while we meet some of the great and wonderful people that are out in our communities doing wonderful work and leading into our next generation of leaders and artists. Thank you, Danvers. Until next time, be nice to everyone and be kind.